Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Unstoppable Denomination channel of wrestling results here on this channel. Sorry, guys, I took a week off of wrestling results. I had a lot of things I had to take care of, and there was an emergency I had to deal with on Friday and going till now. But still, it's emergency. But I thought this person would allow me to do what I do best. So, might as well. If you guys want to know, I can leave in you guys in comments down below. But it's something about my father. So, but yeah. Anyways, guys, let's get into this NXT War Games results for December 4th, 2021. Reported. But, okay. Women's War Games match. Toxic Attraction. And Dakota Kai versus Raquel Gonzalez, Io Shirai, Kaylee Ray, and Cora Jade. Ray comes to the ring with a baseball bat. She is going to start the match. Kai comes to the ring with a kendo stick. Kai is starting for Team Toxic. Ray catches Kai in the gut with the bat. Kai responds with a right hand. Ray and Kai trade strikes. Kai launches Ray into the cage. Kai picks up Ray's baseball bat. Ray surprises Kai with a springboard senton. Cora Jade is released from the mini cage first. Jade brings her skateboard into the ring. Jade whacks Kai with it. Kai eats a stiff knee from Jade. Jade and Ray beat down Kai. Gigi Dolan is released from Team Toxic's cage next. Dolan brings in a garbage can and a bag into the ring. Dolan boots Jade in the face. Lariat by Dolan. Dolan German suplexes Ray. Question mark kick by Dolan. Kai and Dolan work over Jade and Ray in opposite corners. Kai and Dolan land stereo boots. Jade fires up and lands a basement drop kick to Dolan. Jade puts a trash can on Dolan's head. Basement drop kick by Jade. Ray picks up Kai and KLR bombs her on top of the trash can that Dolan is trapped in. Okay, Io Shirai is released next. Io Shirai brings another trash can in the ring. Kai boots Shirai in the face and launches her into the cage. Jade hits a diving moonsault between the two rings on Kai. Dolan surprises Jade with a drop kick. Jace Jane is released next. Jane brings in a table into the ring. Jane kicks a trash can into Ray. Ray crashes into chairs that were set up in the corner. Jane accidentally boots Dolan in the face while trying to kick Shirai. Shirai fires up and runs a trash can lid into each member of Team Toxic. Shirai crushes Kai with a handstand double knee strike in the corner. Ray and Shirai put Jane on a table. Jade hits a front flip senton off the top that demolished Jane and the table. The medical staff tries to get Jade out of the cage to check on her. Her left arm is dangling. Shirai closes the cage door on the medical staff. Oof, that must have sucked for the medical staff. As Jade writhers in pain, Shirai pops Jade's shoulder back in place. Raquel Gonzalez is released next. Gonzalez slides a shovel into the ring. Kai closes the door before she can get in the ring. Gonzalez sprays Kai with a fire extinguisher. Gonzalez stuffs Kai in a trash can and swings her around the ring. This sounds like this is on fire of a match so far. Let's get into the next page. So Sarai goes up top with a trash can. Everyone climbs the cage. Gonzalez, Tower of Dooms everyone off the cage. Gonzalez puts Kai in another trash can. Shirai lands a moonsault off the top. Gonzalez goes to check on Jade. And Mandy Rose is released from the mini cage, officially starting the match. Rose brings in a chair. Rose grabs Jade by the arm and drags her across the ring. Shirai makes the save. This leads to a standoff. Ray walks over to Jade, like she's going to attack her. Ray turns around and blasts Kai with a kendo stick. Everyone starts to brawl. Gonzalez tries to powerbomb Jane and Dolan off the top. At the same time, Kai hits her with a kendo stick. Gonzalez is sent flying into a chair. Jade breaks up the pin with kendo sticks. Shots. Team Toxic surrounds Jade. Rose knees Jade in the face. Jade kicks out. Gonzalez hits her powerbomb finisher. On Jade. Dolan kicks Gonzalez in the face. Jade pins Jane. Your winners are Raquel Gonzalez, Io Shirai, Kaylee Ray, and Cora Jade. It's your first NXT match. NXT Tag Team Championship match. Imperium as your champions versus Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner. Imperium takes turns working over O'Reilly. O'Reilly and Wagner lands the world's greatest combo for a near fall. O'Reilly lands a flurry of strikes to Ackner. Suplex by Ackner. Barthel tags in and tosses O'Reilly with a butterfly suplex. Wagner tags in and ends up eating a rolling senton from Ackner. O'Reilly tags back in and gets beat down by Barthel. O'Reilly sends Barthel out of the ring and tags in Wagner. Wagner clears the ring. Wagner escapes the European bomb by chokeslamming Barthel off the top onto Ackner. O'Reilly drops the King Kong knee to the back of Barthel's leg. Heel hook by O'Reilly. Ackner breaks it up with a double jump moonsault. O'Reilly and Wagner hit the high-low, but Barthel kicks out. Ackner surprises Wagner with a dive. O'Reilly traps Ackner in a triangle. Ackner lifts O'Reilly off the mat. Barthel dives off the top, and they hit a modified European bomb for the win. Your winners and still your NXT Tag Team Champions, the Imperium. After the match, Wagner tries to attack O'Reilly from behind. O'Reilly ducks and unloads on Wagner with a flurry of strikes. O'Reilly crotch chops Wagner and throws up the Undisputed Era hand sign. There we go. That's awesome. Hair versus hair match. Duke Hudson versus Cameron Grimes. Hudson and Grimes trade strikes. Hudson launches Grimes over the top onto the ring steps. Grimes manages to hit a senton off the apron. Grimes sends Hudson into the ring and walks right into sit down by Hudson. Hudson rolls out of the ring. After a few kicks from Grimes, Grimes tries to a PK, but Hudson pulls Grimes down to the floor and lands a belly-to-belly suplex. Hudson rolls in the ring and Grimes almost counted out. Hudson works over Grimes. Caveman slam by Grimes. Hudson reverses a sunset flip into a pin. The referee stops the count when he realizes Hudson has the ropes. Grimes responds with a poison rana. Crossbody off the top by Grimes. Hudson kicks out. Grimes walks into a boss man slam by Hudson. Grimes rolls up Hudson with a handful of tights for the win. Your winner. Damn it! I was hoping Cameron Grimes would lose his hair, but he's the winner. After the match, Hudson tries to run away. Grimes pulls him back to the ring. Clothesline by Hudson. Hudson puts Grimes in the barber chair. Grimes escapes and hits the cave in. Boo! Grimes shaves all the hair off the top of Hudson's head. Boo! It should have been Grimes. He should get rid of that long hair. I'm sorry. NXT Cruiserweight Championship match. Roderick Strong with Diamond Mine versus Joe Gacy with Harland. Gacy slaps Strong in the face. Strong fires back with strike after strike. Backbreaker by Strong. Strong lands another backbreaker. Gacy runs over Strong. Gacy clotheslines Strong in the back of the head. Strong and Gacy trade shots. Gacy drops Strong with a backbreaker of his own. Strong kicks out. Suplex by Gacy. Strong sits Gacy on the top rope. Suplex by Strong. Both men are down. Strong crawls into the cover, but Gacy kicks out at 2. After an elbow exchange, Strong hits a gut buster. Olympic slam by Strong. Gacy kicks out. Strong locks Gacy in the strong hold. Gacy kicks his way out of the hold. Gacy rolls Strong into a crossface. Strong gets to the ropes. Gacy clotheslines Strong over the top. The Creed brothers fan Strong. Gacy lands a dive, taking everyone out. Niall gets in Gacy's face. Harland picks up Niall and Gacy tells Harland to put her down. Strong hits an end of Heartache for the win. Your winner and still your Cruiserweight champion, Roderick Strong. Now, on to the next page. Backstage, O'Reilly says if Wagner thinks he didn't see this coming, he's stupider than he looks. O'Reilly wants Wagner in a cage next week. Well, on Tuesday. Tomorrow. Men's War Games match. Team Gold and Black. Tommaso Ciampa. Johnny Gargano, LA Knight, and Pete Dunne versus Team 2.0. Carmelo Hayes, Tony D'Angelo, Braun Breaker, and Grayson Waller with Trick Williams. Gargano and Hayes start the match. Gargano wrestles Hayes down to the mat. Hayes slips and traps Gargano in a hammerlock. Hayes tries a springboard, but Gargano catches him with a big boot to the face. After a series of reversals, Gargano floors Hayes with a slingshot spear. Hayes responds with a springboard clothesline. Gargano and Hayes climb the cage. Gargano bangs Hayes' head into the cage. Senton bomb off the cage by Gargano. Grayson Waller is released from the mini cage. Waller reverses Gargano DDT attempt into a suplex. Excuse me. Sorry. Backbreaker by Waller. Gargano lands a roll through kick. Hayes and Waller stomp Gargano out. Waller and Hayes try to meet in the middle of Gargano on Gargano. Gargano avoids it. Gargano lands a neckbreaker on Waller that sends Hayes into a DDT by Waller. Williams runs to the ring and tries to climb the cage. Gargano hits Williams' hand with a chair. Hayes and Waller double team Gargano. Pete Dunne is released next. Dunne clears the ring. X-Plex by Dunne. Dunne bends Waller's fingers in the cage. Gargano kicks Hayes into a German suplex by Dunne. Gargano and Dunne stomp Waller and Hayes' hands at the same time. Dunne and Gargano lock both men in submissions. Dunne and Gargano stomp Hayes and Waller's face in. Hayes surprises Dunne with a head scissors driver. Hayes jumps into an elbow from Dunne. Waller hits rolling stunners on Dunne and Gargano. On to the next. Excuse me, sorry. On to the next page. Come on. Tony D'Angelo is released next. Williams passes D'Angelo a bunch of weapons. Williams, they spelled Williams wrong this time, goes under the ring. Williams runs away. Dexter Lumis crawls from under the ring. Lumis gives Gargano a thumbs up. D'Angelo padlocks the cage door. Team 2.0 beats down Dunne and Gargano. LA Knight is released next. Knight can't get in the cage. Knight climbs the cage around the second ring. Hayes is sent into the cage by Knight. Knight slams D'Angelo on Waller. He's back! What do you mean he's back? Gargano tosses Knight a trash can. Knight puts the can on Waller. As Waller stumbles around Knight, hits the can with a kendo stick and trash can lid. Waller falls into the corner. Dunne and Gargano boot Waller. Dunne crushes Waller's hand with a trash can. Waller screams in pain. Dunne hits Waller's hand with a kendo stick. Breaker is released next. Breaker tries to break the chain on the door, but it won't cut. Eventually, Breaker gets the bolt cutters to work. Breaker hits the ring and suplexes everyone. Breaker press slams Gargano to the other ring onto the rest of Team Black and Gold. Tommaso Ciampa is the last man released and the match officially begins. Ciampa knees every member of Team 2.0 in the face with a trash can lid. Gargano hits Hayes in the back with a crutch. Ciampa and Gargano have a moment. Ciampa and Gargano land classic DIY tandem offense. Gargano leaps off Ciampa's back, but Breaker catches him and slams him on Ciampa. Team 2.0 works over Team Black and Gold. Team Black and Gold are left slumped in between the rings. Dunne shrugs. Team Black and Gold stand tall and beat Team .0 between the ring and the cage. Dunne holds a trash can, while Gargano lawn darts Hayes into it. Ciampa tries to suplex Waller through a table, but D'Angelo breaks it up. D'Angelo beats Ciampa onto a table. Knight appears out of nowhere and hops to the top rope. Knight suplexes Waller off the top through the table. After a Tower of Doom spot, Knight drops Hayes with the BFD. D'Angelo breaks up the pin. D'Angelo breaks up Knight's rope assisted BFD. Ciampa hits an avalanche air raid crash onto a trash can on Breakker. Breakker kicks out. D'Angelo barks at Waller to climb to the top of the cage. D'Angelo and lays Knight on a table. Waller lands a beautiful flying elbow drop. Dunn breaks up the pin. Dunn wears everyone out with a kendo stick. D'Angelo hits Dunn with a crowbar before stealing his mouth. Okay. D'Angelo hits a swinging neckbreaker off the top using the crowbar. Breakker hits a Frankensteiner. Ciampa and Gargano simultaneously hit one final beat and Willow's bell. Ciampa and Gargano meet in the middle of on Breakker. Hayes pulls the referee out of the ring to break up the pin. Ciampa sets Hayes up for the fairy tale ending. Breakker spears Ciampa and Hayes through a table. Breakker gorilla presses and press power slams Ciampa for the win. Winners Team 2.0. And there was a little special. I don't think they said this at the end, or it might at the end. Johnny Gargano said that he's gonna tell us about his future on Tuesday, tomorrow night, on NXT, about his future. Is he going to be staying in WWE, or is he going to be leaving, or is he going to be going to the main roster? Remember, when WWE was supposed to move Adam Cole up to the main roster, all their plans was for Adam Cole was to have him shave his head or be a freaking manager. Seriously, that's all they wanted him to do on the main roster. And I think Adam Cole said, no, that's not what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I want to wrestle. I don't blame him. I would have left too. So, and be with his wife or girlfriend, whatever. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way, guys, do not miss an upload here in this channel. I'm unstoppable. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys later tonight for Monday Night Raw. And I'm out.